We're going to specialists. Hamid, get in there and break us down.
We are back with coverage here on Sycamores Spring Football. Let's jump over to the offensive side with new offensive coordinator Michael Switzer, who was promoted to the position within the staff from offensive line coach. He's ready for this opportunity, but it's more due because of those he has around him.
I'll always tell you, it's the staff around me that allow me to do it. It's not a one-man show, and I'll never, ever think that in the coordinator position. I think the guys on our staff are all awesome and bring something special and unique to what we do. And, it's my job, obviously, to lead them and work together to achieve something special and build on what we did last year. And that's the plan going forward is all that we did last year. Yeah, there's some good, but, man, there's room for some great, and that's our goal every day as an offensive staff, to make sure we talk about the guys. Well, it's our responsibility to put those guys in that position, understanding and get them going. There's going to be some carryover, especially in the run game. Some carryover in the pass game as well. A lot of the same, but we'll also do some different things. We'll have some different wrinkles this year. We got to take advantage of consistently what the defense has given us, okay? And we got to put some defenses in conflict, and that's my job to get creative. I can't get stale in what we're doing over and over and over again. We're going to run the ball, but we're still going to do some creative things offensively and have a sound passing game and really spread the ball out across the field.
You may hear common themes throughout our videos this spring, and one of them is depth starting to build, especially in the eyes of Coach Mallory.
You're seeing some guys that are taking advantage of the opportunity. I've been really pleased with Dejon Collins and how he's really played. He's been a real surprise, or not a surprise, but he's been a real pleasant surprise, I guess. We knew he had talent. Carter Heron, another guy it's, you're starting to notice out there. It's getting some reps. And then you got some backups like Chris Childers. Heck, he's jumping right in there and competing for that one spot, taking advantage of that opportunity. You got Matt Sora in there competing. So you're getting some guys who are getting opportunities and taking advantage of it.
Dejon Collins was a name you heard there from Coach Mallory, as he is one of many wideouts Coach Switz likes because they all bring something different.
We've got Dakota, Dejon. Those guys are going to be in the slot doing some different things, getting creative with them. Dante Hendricks he gets down the field. He presses it down the field. Dante Jones, Rontrez Morgan, all these guys, even young guys coming up, Mo, Chenille, they all have their own little niche, and it's about what we can help them to now make our offense go further. And what those guys do in the run game too, it's not talked about enough. Yeah, I like to run the ball, but I also like to pass the ball and throw touchdowns. And what those guys do in the pass game, but even more so in the run game, they do a really fantastic job.
There is no question the deepest and most talented position group on the Sycamore roster is up front, the offensive line, returning basically a group that has played together now for 3 consecutive seasons.
It's pretty special. I mean, you don't get that often in terms of guys who have played a whole season last year together and then coming back for a spring ball. It's all the same. Okay, they know everything. Now we're building on to even higher stuff and looking at defense and understanding what we're doing, making calls to help ourselves out up front. So in that respect, it's been really good, and I challenge those guys. It's not take it easy. It's I challenge those guys to keep on going. But what I've been most excited about is some of these young guys up front getting reps as well. We got Kevon Walston, we got Jackson Byrne, Fred Fabricius is having an amazing spring ball. Carter Heron is going with the 2s at left tackle, and he's doing a fantastic job. Okay, a guy who played tight end and has worked his butt off and is finally finding some success out there. That's what I'm excited about. I know our guys are going to take care of business, and my job is to continue to develop them to be even better and even better, but you talk about how you have success, it's building quality depth, and some of those young guys have done a pretty good job back behind.
Yes, Ryan Boyle is good. Okay, really good. But Coach Mallory has been impressed with the whole quarterback room right now.
Aaron's done a great job. He's a great teacher. He's a great young coach, and has really done well with that group. Really been pleased with the 3 quarterbacks and how they were developing through spring. Ryan has picked up where we left off and has kept getting better. I've really been impressed with the way Curtis Wilderman is taking the workman attitude and come to work every day. And Jalil's gotten better, so we're definitely have improved at that position, and I've been pleased with the way they've commanded the offense.
Tight ends will always be utilized at Indiana State under Coach Mallory in this offensive scheme. Zach Larkin and Tyon Williams got most of the reps a year ago, and right now they are still some of the main faces you see at that position.
A year ago, the young man that really jumped out was Tynan Williams, you know, in the spring, and you really noticed him starting to really develop. And then during the season, he really emerged as a guy we went to. And he's been the guy, he's been the main guy that's been getting the majority of the reps with the first group. And the other two are coming along. So I've been pleased with those guys. They're getting better and better every day.
For more on Indiana State football during spring practice, you know where to stay. That's right here at GoSycamores.com.